here, and welcome to Make a Difference, the show about how volunteers are making a difference right here in Montgomery County every day. I'm your host, Sandy Smith, and we welcome you here with us via Zoom due to the current pandemic crisis. January 18th is a day dedicated to service to others. This day is in celebration of the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a man that literally gave his life in the service of others. Today, we will be speaking with Jim Stowe, Director of the Montgomery County Office of Human Rights. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you so much, Sandy. Pleased to be here this afternoon.
We are glad to have you. To begin with, Jim, tell us about the Montgomery County MLK Celebration.
Well, we're very excited about it. Number one is this year, of course, it's been a very tumultuous year for our country and indeed around the world. And so we believe that the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday celebration and observance would be a way to sort of kick off to a fresh start for not only our community, but the entire region. And so we're very excited about that. Coming up on January the 18th this year.
Yes.
2021. Can you believe that?
It's unbelievable.
We'll be having then this special occasion. Our theme this year is in his and their own words, reflecting on the past while forecasting the future. And Sandy, what we're trying to do is to really begin to say to ourselves, how do we see ourselves? How Dr. King saw these same situations and circumstances that have occurred over the past year. And here's the twist this year. We're going to be asking our young people, our students, what they believe, in fact, in their own words, as they describe what happened in this past year as well, from their perspective. And we're very excited to see what they might end up saying. So we'll have then, on the one hand, Dr. King's words that were actually forecasting the future, as it were, and then our young people today looking at their reality and also forecasting the future as well. And so we're excited about this concept and look forward to the program again, January 18th, 2021. This year, however, as you know, will be a virtual program as many things are happening at this time. And so we too will be doing a virtual program this year as well. But look forward to a very exciting program. Again, our theme this year is in his and their own words, reflecting on the past while forecasting the future.
I think that's wonderful. And so you're trying to really reach out to the young people. And what was the basis for this theme? How did you come up with that?
Well, the one thing we kept thinking about was what would be relevant to the current times. And we're always trying to find ways to involve our young people in this community in this very special program. And so we saw that in the streets all across America and indeed around the world, in the streets were our young people. Yes. They were not only college students, but they also were high school students, and even the elementary grades were also involved as well. And so clearly they have something to say. And I think that for our perspective, our whole planning committee, we want to make real sure that we, in fact, offer an opportunity for that voice to be heard in Montgomery County. And so this is our way of trying to put forth that opportunity and provide that platform for our young people.
I think that's wonderful, and I think it's necessary because I think that a lot of times our young people don't feel like they have a platform. They don't feel like adults are listening. So I think this is wonderful. How do they go about getting involved? What's the method that they use to become involved? How do they do this?
Well, in this year's program, one of our partners has always been Montgomery County Public Schools, and we certainly reach out to all schools within Montgomery County as well. But we'll be having a contest. And that contest will be then to have our young people then do what our producer has done. Kimberly Hodges is our producer and has been for the last several years, always does an outstanding job for us. But we're working with the schools and having our young people write letters to Dr. King. And so these letters would be then, Dear Dr. King. And they're going to address 4 major issues. One that will deal with the issue of protest. One will deal with the issue of equality, the right to vote, and also the issue of unity as a community. And so we're asking our students to take a topic that might be of importance to them and write a letter. And those letters are going to be the response, the words, if you were, as it were, in terms of their words, as opposed to Dr. King's words, about what's going on right now within those 4 topic areas. And so we're very excited about what they have to say. Again, as I mentioned, and I believe that they've got some really insightful things to offer to all of us. And so we'll pick then the best 4 in those given categories. And those 4 young people will actually be in our program, and they'll
Oh,
actually read their
wonderful.
letter. So we're very excited about that.
That's going to be a difficult job to try to choose only 4. So what's the website that they need to apply, or is there a certain place that they need to go? What is it that what's the actual process to apply?
Well, there will be a website very soon going up within the Montgomery County website network, as it were, and also again within Montgomery County Public Schools. As a matter of fact, all the students that to attend Montgomery County Public Schools will be getting a actual email
Oh,
and
great.
a actual site on the website for them to go to that website and begin the process of signing up, getting involved. Of course, their teachers and instructors will know about this as well, and they will help us also get the word out to persons who have an interest in participating. And so we're hoping then that they'll be able to hear and to get signed up and get registered and be a part of this program all across the county. For those who, in fact, may not have the connection with Montgomery County Public Schools, we will then have information on our website, which is www.montgomerycountymd.gov/human rights. And they'll be able to get information there about how to become a part of this if they happen not to be a student attending Montgomery County Public Schools. The county executive, this really is his program, and we try our best to certainly live up to what his expectations are, along with county council, one of our partners, Montgomery County Public Schools, I mentioned. Montgomery College is also involved. And of course, we could not do anything without the Music Center at the Strathmore, and of course, the Montgomery County Volunteer Center, all of whom are very much a part of our team. And we try to put together, again, all the ideas and the thoughts from all those different folks and all those different institutions and organizations to make real sure that what we do on the actual holiday is representative of all of our best thoughts. And so we certainly want to make sure that we mention those people and institutions and organizations and thank them in advance, as always, for their cooperation and their participation. Each year, as a matter of fact, we in fact have segments where we do in fact provide entertainment as part of the storytelling of our actual theme. And this year, we certainly don't want to miss out on the fact that we have confirmed Marcus Johnson, who is a well-renowned jazz musician from Montgomery County,
Oh,
one of
wow.
our public schools. And so he has agreed to be our special guest this year in this environment where we'll be doing the virtual broadcast. We will be utilizing Zoom and utilizing all forms of social media. We'll be doing some live streaming of the program as well. So we're going to use every avenue possible to make real sure that this program is available to our entire community. So certainly on our cable channels that are part of our government system would be part of this production as well. And then those who may come along and be partners of ours have agreed also to put it on their websites and also streaming through those particular vehicles as well. So we're going to have a lot of opportunities for persons really to see this program. And the good thing about this virtual world, Sandy, is that we can actually reach more people that
Yes.
might come out to a building or to a venue to see a program. So we're excited about that potential and that opportunity to really tell the story about Dr. King to many, many more people. And all this information that I'm sharing right now will be available on our website. Again, that website is www.montgomerycountymd.gov/human rights. We believe then that through this storytelling, there's a chance then to not only relive in a lot of regards the stories of Dr. King, but also in a real sense, see the application of those stories as we go forward as a community. And so it's going to be critically important that we always take time out, not only to lift up his name, but also understand his teachings and his philosophies and the ideals that he lived and died for. We're looking forward to a great opportunity to reconnect, if nothing else, what we do every third Monday in January. and I'm hoping that we'll be able to carry throughout the year, but at least every third Monday in January, we do take time out as a nation to reflect. And so when we do at least some reflection, that does allow us, again, at least to think and at least to pause and maybe consider our next step. And if I get you to at least consider your next step, I got a chance then to have you modify it if in fact it's going to be something negative. And so I look forward then to having people then reconnect, focus, reconsider, and pause, and hopefully take the corrective action we need to.
We've been speaking with Jim Stowe. Thanks for joining us today, and let's make Dr. King proud by continuing his legacy of service to others. Thank you for joining us, Jim.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
If you're interested in volunteer opportunities, please go to our website, montgomeryserves.org. I'm your host, Sandy Smith. Thank you for joining us, and let's be sure to make a difference.